Hello, this is Jared Stepp again with Facebook.com/JaredSteppMusic, and here we have our 9th edition, another edition of Backstage Pass. We're going to look at a story behind the song, and this is the song King Jesus, which is the title track for the CD. And the song's King Jesus is portrayed, I think, best by this picture right here, and I hope you can see it pretty well there. Yeah, you see the crowns? There's the crown of thorns and the kingly crown. And that image was just stirring in my spirit with the song. And basically what happened is that I found that particular image online in a low resolution file that someone else was using on a website, and I had tried to doctor it and get it to a reusable format, and I then started working with my graphic designer, Michael Ranella, and he was trying to doctor it, and it just wasn't getting up to snuff, and finally we were going to start to go a different direction with the whole thing because we just couldn't, work with that picture. And I did one last ditch effort search and typed in something that I typed in 100 times, and guess what? The second on the Google search that came up was the high resolution from the original people who had that picture, and so I was able to purchase it very cheaply and put it on that. It was just very exciting because the crown of thorns is the symbol of his earthly suffering, and it's a symbol of the pain that he went through in order for us to have victory in our lives. And then the kingly crown is, of course, the symbol of victory that he now wears and he now has for us. And the song is about victory. We have victory because we know the King. If you know the King, all this other stuff doesn't matter. And if you know the King, you can be in all kinds of mess. You can have all kinds of troubles in your life. You can have all kinds of situations that don't make sense. But guess what? When you know the King, you know you're going to win. When you know him well and you know his heart and you know he has good plans for you, you know he's on your side, you know you're gonna win. And that's what the song King Jesus is all about. It's a song of victory. It's an exciting song where we just lift God up. We can jump and dance and shout. And we've been doing this song on Sunday nights for a little while, and God is really moving in us as we do it. And so I hope you enjoyed on the CD, and I hope that you get the image, the crowns. And the other thing about this whole image is that I want it to be an enthronement ceremony. And there are many psalms in the book of Psalms, if you look through them, that were enthronement psalms. Either they were enthroning the king, coronation sort of songs where they were talking about the king and they were meant to be played at a coronation, meant to be sung at a coronation, or they were enthronement of our God kind of songs, enthroning him, crowning him, coronating him as the king of all kings, the king of the universe, the one who created everything, the one who is bigger and greater than everything. And that's the kind of song that this needs to be. And that's the kind of worship environment that we need to have every single time we come into God's presence. And I believe this CD has all throughout it. It is a victorious and spontaneous worship CD. And that's the tagline that I have on there: victorious and spontaneous praise, because that's what typifies the message, the content of the songs, and the feel of the songs. So I hope you get that in your spirit as you're listening to this music and receive victory from God, no matter what you're going through. If you know him, if you know the King, it doesn't even matter. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Backstage Pass. We will see you in 3 days, less than 3 days, at the CD release concert, and I can't wait. We are ready. We're excited. The band is practiced up, and it's going to be a great time. July 15th. Like me on Facebook.com/JaredSteppMusic, and we'll see you again soon.